Hello, welcome to inventory creation and tally section. In this section we are going to cover the three part. The first part, what is the inventory, we are going to look at. The second part, the process of inventory creation. The third part, we are going to look at that example for inventory creation. So the first, we are going to observe the what is the inventory. The inventory means the stock. You can see a lot of companies telling that stock, inventory, something like that. What is the inventory? Inventory mean the company's reselling goods or reproduction goods are called the inventory. The inventory is two type: the closing stock or closing inventory. The second one is opening stock or opening inventory. So the closing stock mean end of the year the company has some of the inventory or the stock, that's called the closing stock. The opening stock or opening inventory mean the beginning of the year company has some kind of inventory or stock, that's called that opening stock. For example, the closing stock end of the year starting April 1st and closing March 31st. If you look at the 2017, the closing stock it's March 31st, but opening stock the next day it's the opening stock, because that is the beginning of the 2017 and 2018. You can see that this is the year is 2016 to 2017. This year is starting 2017 to 2018. So this is the closing stock, because 2017 is a closing of the year, so the March 31st is a closing stock. The opening stock is the beginning of the year, that is 2017 April 1st. So you understand what is the inventory and what is the closing stock and opening stock. The next one is the process of inventory creation. There are three processes of in the inventory creations. So the first one, stock groups. What is the stock groups? The stock groups mean head of the stock item. Head of the stock item. For an example, if the company has the electronic items, under the electronic item, heater, iron box, and bulb, and also wire or something like that, this is coming under the electronic item. So the stock group is electronic items. So the head of the stock item is called that stock group. If you want to create the stock group, go to the gateway of tally, then click the inventory information, then stock group, single group, then create the stock group. So I'm going to explain a little bit more. In this example, the stock in hand is the primary group. Under the primary group, medical items, industrial items, electronic items are the stock group. So in the example we will see this, how to create the stock group. Second one is unit measurement or unit measures. What's the unit measure? The stock purchase of the sales quantity based. You know that when we purchase or when we sell the goods, it's based on the quantity. So the quantity should be measured. Sometimes the quantity measured by the liter, sometimes the quantity measured by the box, sometimes quantity measured by the kilogram, sometimes quantity measured by the numbers or bags, something like that. So second, we have to enter the units of measurement. So it's except for decimal place in a stock. It means that, for example, in the liter we can say 1.500 liter. So it has a 3 decimal, but if you type more than 4 decimal in the stock, the tally will not accept. It will accept only 4 decimal place. So how can we enter the unit units of measures. First you need to go to the gateway of Tally, then click inventory information, unit of measures, then create. Then stock items. What is the stock item? Stock items mean what are the stock you have, that's called the stock items. We have to be create the stock ledger under the stock item. If you want to be create the stock item, gateway of Tally, go to the gateway of Tally and press inventory information, then click the stock items, then create. Now I am going to be explain these three concepts into the example. So the stock in hand is a primary stock group. Under the stock in hand group, we need to create the sub group. Medical item is a one of the sub stock group. Other one is industrial item, other stock group. The electronic items, the other groups. So we have to be create these things under the stock group. The second one is measurement. If you look at the measurement, it's a tab. $500 mg milligram 5000 tab. You can see here, this is also tab, this is also tab, but it's strips. Strips mean the card of the medicines or tablet strips. Okay, so 5000 strips. And bags, here is numbers. So there are 4 unit measurement in this stock group, right? So then we have to be enter the stock items, $500 mA, metazine, and also Zerodol, and Vicks Action, and the cement, bricks, ironworks, calculator, heater. So we have to be create one by one, right? Now you can understand the ideas or how to create the stock, how to create the inventory creations. So now we are going to look at that, the example of the inventory creation. The exercise is prepare the journal entries, dial balance, trading account, profit and loss account, and a balance sheet with inventory maintenance in the books of Siphon Co. for the following year 2017 to 2018. So the first one, the capital, cash, machinery, furniture, Indian Overseas Bank, prepared expenses, Sudha Traders, his debtors, and Salman Co. Company, outstanding rent and outstanding salary. So the little trial balance they will provide for us, we have to be enter into the Tally program.